Hi friends, and welcome to another video on DaVinci Resolve. Now this video is aimed towards beginners of DaVinci Resolve and those who are looking to do kind of learn a little bit about the program and how to do some basic editing and improve the shots of their videos. Now you may have some videos perhaps of holidays or perhaps days out, or maybe perhaps family events or something, and you just want to make just a few simple tweaks just to improve the footage. Now, all of that can be pretty much done in the color tab of DaVinci Resolve, and you may not have ventured into that area at all, and you've just basically stood on the main edit page and just thrown some sort of shots together. But it's time to kind of be a bit braver and come into the color tab. So first of all, you want to click on the little sort of circles at the bottom there. That is the color tab, and it's going to show you your shots on a timeline here. And if they're not showing, you need to make sure they're actually enabled. And it's right at the top here, you have where it says clips, click on that and they should appear. And that's going to allow you to navigate and select various shots, and you'll see it inside this window here, the preview window. And this is going to allow you to make some sort of modifications to the look of your shots. Now what we're going to do is I'm just going to take some sort of just kind of random shots I found floating around on my hard drive, and just to make a few sort of modifications to those, just so you can see the process that I go through just to improve the shots. This example here, it's quite okay, but it looks to me a little bit drab, a little bit washed out. The colours aren't coming out that much, and it kind of looks like it needs a little bit of tender loving care. So what I want you to suggest you do is you venture into this tool called the curves tool. And it looks a little bit like a squashed S, or a rather not very straight line. If you click on that, you'll see an actual straight line in this tool. Now this can look a little bit overpowering with these sort of mountains and whatnot going on in the backgrounds, but you kind of ignore those really and just concentrate on what you have, this white line. Now, the way to think of this is that your darks, your blacks are over on the left-hand side here, and your light colours are over on the right-hand side. Now, just experiment so you can see the look on the preview page to see what happens. If I bring this and click on this white dot here and drag the line down, it darkens the picture and just looks very sort of washed out, and eventually goes to black. So you're not going to find you're going to bring it down much at all, unless it's extremely bright. Then you might just bring it down a tiny bit. If you go the opposite direction, like over to here, you'll find you're going to make your picture go white eventually. So you're not really going to be going in that direction either. But you may find you want to do that if you just want to increase the brightness ever so slightly. You can just drag it just a teeny weeny bit, and this picture, I don't think we don't want to do that, so I'm just going to leave it as is. But I do want to improve the kind of punchiness of the overall picture, which you can do by clicking on the bottom left hand corner. And as an experiment, if you drag it all the way to the right, it also makes the picture go black. And if you drag it up to the top, it also makes the picture go white. So you're not going to go any of these directions to the extreme. So just bring the dot ever so slightly towards the right hand side, and you're going to notice that it already looks a little bit more kind of punchy, more contrasty than compared to before. If we go full screen and do a before and after, you can see it doesn't look quite, this is after, look quite so washed out as the original, which is this one here. But perhaps it could be a little bit more punchy, so we can just bring it up a little bit more, like so, and just then flick between it, and you can see it just looks just a little bit more punchy than before. But you may notice that over here it starts to look a little bit more sort of dark. The actual building here is not quite, it's kind of losing its look a little bit. Now we want to increase the brightness of the shadowy areas without bringing the brightness of the other parts of the picture. So what we can do is we need to guess roughly where the kind of darkness of this shadows are. Now this is kind of pure black, or the very darkest bits, and you'll be guessing it's going to be approximately around about here, because this is the white and this is black. So if you kind of click a dot with a line, notice a little circle appears, and now if you actually bring this up like so, you'll see that the actual shadows on the buildings is a little bit brighter compared to what it was before. Let's just do, that's before, that's after, before and after. So already now we got the shadows appearing better than they were than original. Okay, so we've kind of brought our shadows up a little bit, and we might want to just bring up the brightness of the other areas also to increase it. We can click on higher up and just bring it up a teeny bit more, not too much. If you bring up too much, you're going to start to lose the definition of the skies. So you just want to kind of just ease it up a teeny weeny bit. And that's pretty much the way I recommend you increase the contrast of your shots, especially when they're not quite so straightforward, as you're having quite a lot of shadows and also some light areas. And that's pretty much in its simple and easy ways doing some quick and easy fix to your footage in DaVinci Resolve. Hope you had a lot of fun learning about DaVinci Resolve, and give the video a thumbs up and then subscribe to the channel, of course, and see you soon on another video. Take care, guys.